Beautiful ladies and gentlemen, greetings to you all from Reason Together TV. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, according to your time and wherever you are watching us from. If this is your first time of coming across this channel, please enable to hit the red subscribe button down below and also the bell icon for notifications so that whenever I upload a new video, you will always be the first person to be notified. This case that you are about to watch is a case of child neglection reported by one Mrs. Chinere. Please stay tuned while the defender and the complainant make their statement for peaceful resolution until I come your way next time. Remain blessed and bye for now. Ciao.
For years now, the man has disappeared, nowhere to be found. Today, the wife is here to tell us everything that happened. Stay tuned. Just give her. Madam, good afternoon.
Good afternoon, sir.
How are you today?
I'm fine.
Alright, tell us your name.
My name is Juliet.
So, what brought you to the office of the human rights today?
What brought me to the office of human rights today is that I've been married to Mr. Chukwemeka Usuji Power from Obinize local government in Imo State. The marriage is over 12 years of marriage. I have 4 issues with him. When I met him, we had nothing. In fact, to even eat is a problem. But by the special grace of God, God has started blessing us with him, me with him. I was working at Papa, but when I was pregnant, I have to resign from the Tinkan Island where I was working. I reside with him. Ever since then, I've been taking care of the children until things start moving very well for us. Every now and then, from the onset of this marriage, he lied to me in different occasions. Even lied to me about his parents being late, and also even his own name. But with time, I later find out that everything about himself and his parents were lies.
Are you not from the same state or tribe?
I'm not from the same state, but I'm from the same tribe. I'm Igbo. He's probably an Igbo man. So later, I found out that he had a problem with his parents, and he has been home for over past 7 years. I tried my best to reconcile him with his parents. But I think that is the worst mistake I made, reconciling a mother and a child. After that, it was from one beating to another, one problem to another. We have been to many stations at the AIT station. He will even beat me, throw my things from the downstairs, from the upstairs that we are living. He will tell me that I'm just struggling, suffering to make an ends meet. But I should be rest assured that another woman will take my place, that another woman will be the one to reap his fruit of labor, not mine. Even, you will see my daughter, she's now a grown-up girl. She even wrote some letters consoling me, telling me mom is going to be fine. Don't worry about whatever that is saying. Even threatening me that he's going to put charm on the road, that when I cross it, I will die. Firstly, he took my first daughter. I took my first daughter to the school. He went there, took my daughter from the school, and ran away. A blessed memory to our caretaker then. He called me and said, Mommy, please, where are you? I said, I'm at home. He said, come to the school. Your husband just came and took your daughter from the school. I don't know where he's going, but I asked him. He said that the parents said, our mom said that he should bring my daughter, that they don't want to marry me, that they cannot marry an Anambra girl. I said, okay, I'm coming. I left my house, started the way I am. I went to the bus stop screaming, kidnapper, kidnapper. When people now gathered, they asked me what's going on. I told them that it's my husband that he kidnapped my daughter. He wants to take my daughter away from me. They took us straight to AIT police station. After everything, they asked us to go.
You know, if you shout kidnapper for your state, say na tire that they put for the person, you know.
I know, but when they gathered, I have to tell them.
If to say this man, I never let you talk. If to say this man, greet come here, or to say we feel know where to serve and may come. If he talking you, maybe you know will later be sent to. Person go carry pikin for maybe marriage no work again, or do not pass through the proper channel. You shall kidnapper. Now death be that.
When the people gathered
for Igbo state,
when the people gathered, I told them that it's my husband, he kidnapped my child. Then I said, okay, go to the station. We went there. After that one, the incident that happened before, he now took my 3 kids away from me again the second time. I now took them to my husband's her sister place. We are at home every now and then, from one problem to another, fighting that he will beat me up. Even these marks on my body was the one that gave me all those marks. He will beat me. Sometimes I will travel to the village and spend time with the children. He will come with his parents and beg me. Now, that last year March, I have one of my cousin brother that was staying with us. He had an accommodation problem. His shop and his house got burned, so he was staying with us. So for that 6 months that my cousin brother stayed with us, he didn't beat me at all. We are living in peace. So later I now told that my brother that one room now came out that he should rent that house. My husband never allowed me to greet or to talk it with anybody. Where he's working at Ochedu, like he said, he normally comes home once in a weekend, as in weekend. He will go out on Monday, he will come back by weekend. So I will ask him, let me go and know the place that you are staying. He said there is no need. So one day he now called me and said that you have tried. In fact, you are the person that even made me what I am today. But I never told you this. He now said that there is a lady that he impregnated when they were still cutting. That he met the lady at Oshodi Arena. That the girl was working at Access Bank. That now he has stand up to take up his responsibility. He said, no problem, even if you want to marry, but make sure that our 4 kids will not suffer because of your mistake or neither my mistake. The house that we are staying at AIT got expired. He left the house. Before he left the house, he had a problem with my brother. He said that since your brother had been the one helping you out, both in domestic chores, both in finding, giving you money, when he's going out in the morning, we only drop 200 or 500 for me and my 4 kids. I was teaching. After teaching, I would go to the bus stop and hustle. I used to sell shoe and bag at the bus stop after my teaching. We will drop that money, we left. So when I come back in the night, I will be washing my clothes, the clothes that I've soaked. I will be washing those clothes and be cooking. When he enters back inside, instead of him to help me to bring down the food, he will throw the food outside. I think that one is not enough. So he now started accusing me of having an affair with my cousin younger brother. There was a day that my cousin brother, they had a TB Joshua program. And I said, please help me to wash my clothes. And I said, no problem. I will help you to watch it. He said, so that when I come back, I'll be able to see clothes to wear and go to work. I said, no problem. Since you have been helping me, why can't I help you too? He washed his own on this and then left the trouser and shirt and soak it. I said, no problem, I'll wash the shirt. When I finished washing it, I helped him to spread the undies. When my husband got back, he said, where is your brother? I said, he went for TB Joshua. My brother sent money for my sister. But my sister did not go. It's only that my cousin brother that went. I said he went to that TB Joshua program. He said, who now washed those clothes? I said, he has already washed his inner wears, singlet and boxers. I really helped him to spread it. But the clothes, I wash it for him. He said, you wash your brother clothes and spread it for him. It's a taboo for you to wash your brother clothes. I said, how? He said, it's not done in their own village. After 2 days interval, he called me and said, he woke me up in the midnight. He said he wants to tell me something. I said, what is it? He said that, in fact, he has already made up his mind to rent an apartment and stay with the first girl that he impregnated and build a family with him. I said, is that what you want? He said, yes. I said, for over all these years that I've been suffering with you. But before then, our property is in the house. He has been removing it one after the other. When I come back from the school, I will see that the chair is missing. I will say, where is the chair? He said, you want to repair it. I said, no problem. Some things like that, even our pressing iron, other things. I will say, but the pressing iron did not spoil. And I say, I keep it somewhere. I don't want you to be pressing your clothes again. I'll be going to school. He said, okay. That is how we have been fighting like cat and rat.
Hold a minute. Good day, commenters, viewers, fans. The argument you guys are trying to build here, it may lead to blocking so many of you, which we will not be happy doing that unless otherwise. Please concentrate for whatever purpose, mostly the reason why you are here. The reason should be what you are watching, listening to, and making a meaningful comment, because we do read comments a lot. Your comments, your meaningful comments do assist us a lot. Thank you. You know yourself. Continue.
Thank you. Even the last time that we went to the police station, because he beat me, they have to detain him there. He called his parents. Her mom came. And he told her mom, don't tell them anything that I've told you. If you tell them, they will not even allow me to go. But before the mom came, he told my cousin brother that he's going to pay his transport for going and coming, because he's already tired of our problem, settling today, quarreling tomorrow, that he's tired. The mom came, and my brother paid for her and her sister going and coming. And they detained him. They told him to call his family member to come and bail him out, but none of them came. He has to come here again.
Why did they detain him?
Because he beat me and I was injured.
Okay.
So they were talking to him. He was still boasting how he's going to do this and do that. The woman got angry and detained him. So later he now called me again the next day and said that he's sorry. He apologized to me. I came to the station. He begged. He knelt and begged. I asked them to release him. They released him. They did not collect any money from us. Then I said we should go home and settle. We went back home. He promised a lot of things there, that he's going to be giving us every day 1,000 naira. He's not doing it. He promised that he will not beat me. He will be taking care of the children. He did not do it. Even later, my pastor now came and called us together. He prayed and counseled us and said, okay, since you want to leave, you'll be bringing money for your children and be taking care of your responsibility. He promised that he's going to do everything. So later, before he leave, him and my brother fought. The reason why the fought
was your brother living with you?
Yes, he was not living with us in the same apartment, but in the same compound then.
In Lagos?
Yes, because he has already packed out in our apartment, and he was now residing at the back of the building in one-room apartment there. So the issue came up that I can take everything that he has been doing. I've been praying and hoping that he's going to change. I can take everything, but what I could not take from him is for him accusing me of infidelity with my younger cousin brother. I called my parents, I told them. They said, what kind of a taboo is that? After everything. Because he will keep on threatening me, telling me that he's going to frustrate me. Since I don't want to leave the house, he will make me to leave by fire, by force. So he called. That day, I called my parents, I told them. When my family member came, he asked them to wait for him outside. He came outside. He was putting on short knicker and a top. And my senior sister now asked him, Daddy, praise, why do you say that my sister is not dating my cousin brother? Do you know that is a taboo? He said, who said so? It's not concerning him, that his compound people that told him that since he's not staying at home, that my brother has been the one helping me, that is the one marrying me now. So that is why he said it. My senior sister got angry and said, you must tell me the compound, the tenant that said so to you. He said he will not do that. And my sister held him on his neck, on the clothes that he's wearing. I now pushed my sister. Then my cousin brother now intervened and said, why are you fighting only girls? Fight me as a man. They started exchanging blow. Before you know it, my husband ran to the backyard and bring a boat to break it and stab my cousin brother, making 2 people that he had stabbed in my front. My neighbor in the former compound that we are living before.
Was he working then?
He was working then.
At where?
At same orchard. He was doing tiling work and he has 2 bikes running on the road for him. So that night, even the battle of that community, everybody gathered. When they gathered, they were asking him, okay, who is the person in the compound that told you that thing? We want to know the person. He could not bring the person. The battle now tell him that he's the one that is bringing problem in his family. So the battle now took my brother to his place because it was that pandemic time, no movement. He now took him there and treated him. When we went to the station to report, they said that they cannot allow us to enter. They cannot allow us to enter because of the pandemic, that we are asked to stay at home.
For how long now did the man left you?
It's over a year plus now. He left on March 7.
So what do you want from this office now?
I want him to stand up for his rights over the kids. He's not paying the children's school fees. Neither is he even caring whether they are sick or not. Even when my first son went sick, I was the one taking care of him.
Did he pay your dowry?
Yes, he paid my dowry fully.
Have you returned his dowry?
I've not done that. He lured me. We had a blood covenant. He lured me never to leave him on death. But to the glory of God.
Is it not the same thing you people speak to each other through that covenant?
Yes.
So if he work against you, he must work against him too. To the glory of God, what happened?
So my pastor have to call him. He now came. My pastor asked him, what do you want us to do now? And I said, the 2 children that you took away from me, he did not return them. I was the one. When he started having issue with his sister of not bringing money for the feeding of those children. The sister now started calling me with all his family members to go and collect my children back. Later, he now brought the children in the church for me. When he brought the children in the church for me, he brought food stuff. Even some of the food stuff was recorded on my phone.
You wanted to talk of the blood covenant that you said to God.
Yes, we broke it last month. My pastor invited him. Even I disagreed. My pastor made sure that we broke the covenant.
Okay, he honored the invitation
of my pastor.
Okay.
So we broke the covenant.
That
and my pastor,
it can be found.
And my pastor asked him, okay, just be bringing, the load is too much for this woman. Even the children were sick. Just be bringing money before that January time.
Wait a minute. Teach us how your pastor broke it.
He prayed. He asked us that we should get a pure water. We get it. He prayed over the pure water. He asked us to reverse everything that we have said. We reversed everything. We prayed on it, and he broke the pure water, and he blessed both of us. And he now asked him to set me free. And I said, you have set me free, that I can now move on with my life.
So
it was even recorded on my phone. They didn't know, but I recorded everything.
How did you people do it before, when you were doing it? How?
It was blood covenant.
I know now. I never done it before. Teach us how to do it now.
He brought a needle that day. He said that because you may leave me now. When maybe because you see that I do not have money, we decided to leave me so that you will know that I will always be there when I got things, when things are okay for you. He said okay. He used the needle to choke himself, and the blood came out. We hold our hands together.
He did not choke you?
He did the same. And we matched the 2 hands together.
The 2 bloods together?
Together.
So when pastor was reversing it, why didn't pastor?
He refused. He refused that he's not going to make any blood to come out from his hand. He refused.
Pastor know what he was supposed to do, just that the guy refused.
Yes, pastor.
Because if
he refused.
Then say, he who went they kill by sword, He will die by sword. So if he puncture you, na come Johnny. He suppose puncture himself. If at all, I don't have belief on that. If at all is real, they'll puncture na blood dey go. Now say the same blood when join us together. Now una believe so.
He refused.
Oya make una let us dey go our way again o. Na so e suppose be na. No be say I know how to do am, but I think it's supposed to be like that. Wetin small pikin know. Continue.
And so my pastor now asked him, okay, that November, October time, I went to market and they stole my phone and some amount of money.
Let me tell you, I'm not here to discourage people of their belief. Oh. Blood covenant is your mindset. Even when you do water covenant, now your mind will dey trouble you. If you do anything covenant, now your mind will tell you say it's okay. You see this blood covenant when newly starts. My elder brother, for we were raised at military cantonment, Maryland here. 419, we never know say they see 419. Then 80s, so they catch my brother. My brother dey ride machine, oh, they come catch am, tell am all those kind 419, maybe wash just start. My brother now say he don make am. They come carry am go one place. You know wetin they take do blood covenant for my brother? The engine of my brother machine when drive reach there, all of them mark blood. They put am say if my brother go say make he tell people, he go run mad, he go do this, he go do that. If he go say make he no bring money, see wetin go happen. My brother, when na that very day when my brother reach house, he talk say see wetin he see o, because he just say he dey fear say as they don carry am reach there, many boys dey there, make dem no kill him. As far now he dey there, he come agree. Or see all of them leak the blood sef, no be just to put am together. But that was 1985, 87 thereabout. My brother he has been doing well and he's still doing well. You understand? That is not you people's issue. I'm just trying to let the world know that everything works based on your faith. Church, when you just say na win and one go, na that day your problem dey finish. When you say na deeper life I like, na there your problem dey finish. You understand? So that is for those who think say na blood covenant keep them for marriage. Go on.
So my pastor asked him to do it the way I asked him to do it the way he refused, and pastor said, okay, he did it the way he did it for us. So later he asked him that, okay, since you have brought these 4 children to this woman, how are you going to be taking care of them? He came with one of his friends and he now said that he's going to be bringing 5,000 every week. He did it just for 1 month, and that 1 month, sometimes he will bring 2,000, sometimes he will bring 3,000, some week he will not even bring at all. When I got sick and my children were sick too, they called him, he came, he only bought biscuit for my children. I now look at him and said, but you do not look like somebody that is sick now. He said, I'm coming. He left, he never came back. So last month again, he traveled to my village because my parents said that, okay, we should wait for him. Since that we are going to woman right, police station is not settling it, he's proving stubborn. Let him come to the village and call his people to come. He traveled there. My pastor said that he did not want any problem, that we shouldn't make problem. I shouldn't make problem again with him. So when he traveled, he bought only half bag of rice, small indomie, sachet tea, and sachet soap for my 4 children.
When was that?
That was a month of April. And he came back, and I now called his parents. I said, your son have been doing all this, and you people said I should carry the 4 children. Now the 4 children are with me. Nobody know whether we are feeding, clothing, whether they are sick or fine, whether they are even going to school. I got her sister that was at US that normally send me money sometimes. She now said that since I will not agree to return back to him again, to be staying in the same house again with him again, that she cannot do anything, that I should call him to come and take up his responsibility. And I told him that your brother is not responsible.
He didn't still have parents. Like father, mother.
He still has.
Do you know their village?
Yes, I know their
You have
village.
the father and mother's contact.
Yes, I have a mother contact.
And the sister in US.
Yes.
Is the sister against you or in your side?
The sister is on my side, but the only issue that she said, since I cannot be staying with his brother again, that he's not going to do anything until I reconcile with him. How can I reconcile?
Her brother reconcile or you reconcile?
Or I reconcile because he begged me that I should forgive him again. I said, I cannot forgive you again.
So if maybe I'm getting it wrong. Who drive who come up for this marriage now?
In the marriage, the house expired. I left the house the day he stabbed my brother to go and live in one of my church member place. Before I could come back the next day.
Okay, just the next day.
Yes, before I could come back the next day, he has already left the house with my 3 kids, and since then he hasn't returned back to that house.
What are your kids now?
They are now with my mom.
Okay,
I came back February.
You recover your kids. You don't recover.
I don't carry all of them
let's
back.
Go straight to business because not your marriage must work. So let's talk about the children. Do you need the marriage or the children?
I need my children to be taken care of, not the marriage.
So how do we not get invisible man? Give me number for let me call him. Zero what? Imagine you don't know your husband's number of it.
Change his number. This one is just his new line that he's using now.
Baba, thank you. Yes, sir. The gate. Madam Yellow, how may I help you? Oh, you are it's your first time to come and lay your complaint? Yes. No problem. More behind. It's to lay complaint also. And after lay complaint, we cannot treat it the same day now. You will go and get back to it. You also here to lay complaint? Yeah. So now just sit down there and enjoy my voice here. After lay complaint, not be very...
I have always been enjoying you.
Thank you.
I've always been enjoying you.
Thank you.
Sorry, sir. Our case is a matter of urgency since we are not going on air.
Mr. Urgency, you go wait. I go urgency-lize your case also. I'm not the one that I interviewed them. Okay, so which case not be urgent? If urgent meet urgent, you all one day behind me. Which case not be urgent? So now day one group.
No, we came
Two.
Three of us are together.
1, 2, 3.
we are two here at back.
Proceed. 3.
No. Me and
Three
this
of
young
us
man
came
are
together.
together. These are
1, 2, 3
Okay.
together. Two of us together.
And you have to register your case today, Abi?
Yes.
You have done that.
No.
Okay, then after this, I don't have, I said this man, so that I will know how to alternate my strength. Madam, the father of your 4 children are in the number with the way since yesterday.
Because number should be here. The number is there.
Ada. Ada. You like that song, Abi? All right. The number is nowhere to be found.
The number is there.
Where be there?
It's in my phone. I noticed.
Let's see if you. I should come and look at it.
Don't call it out.
Can I leave them? Can I have the number? Everything is confusing now because who not going on now. Alright, stay there now. You want to enter my seat? President meet you here, your case will double. What is the meaning of that? You stay front, give me the number. Stay that place, stay your seat. 0 what? I know they hear you.
091
Zero,
32
Madam, I want to type on that. 091
32
32
89
89
39
39
87.
87. Can you please repeat it? Let me correct it.
091
091
32
32
89
89
39
39
87.
87. Okay, let's see the number. Now only one number you get.
Okay, two number.
You don't know the second one now.
I'm looking for it.
Oh, it's ringing. Don't bother. Just listen to me. Good afternoon, sir. My name is Prince Comrade Olushola, sir.
Yeah, from where?
From Human Rights Office, sir.
From where?
From Human Rights Office, sir.
What is the problem, Oga?
And the problem not be my own. We get one woman here. When you come to say you follow and born 4 children, say you run away. Say you run away, you not come marry am again and you not give food for the children. Now make we hear whether not true, because I don't believe say person like you fit do that kind of thing to your children.
See, you know what you the talk. Say I follow born 4 children, I can't run away, so I no marry am again.
Now what you tell me now? They tell you now. They help and they tell you. Not be me talking.
Wait, she did there.
She dey here.
Give her the phone.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Hello?
Good afternoon.
Hello?
Hello, good afternoon.
Afternoon. You may be fight to woman right.
Speak English.
Huh?
Speak English, sir.
Huh?
I say you should speak English, sir.
Hello? Are you hearing me?
Yes, sir.
Who am I speaking with?
You are speaking.
First speak that your language so that you people, she will know you are talking before we now raise them to English.
Oh, Chile. Oh, Chile.
Well, I do.
Okay, you invited me to woman right, and when do you want me to come there?
Continue. Tell them what.
The reason I want you to come here is to come and take responsibility of your 4 kids.
Are you not going to bring them? If I should bring them back to me and very change. Don't carry them and hand them over to me. You can go to anywhere you want in life. That's just what I want. I am going to take care of you children if they only come to me. Just give them to the rightful owner. That's just what I want.
The first time you, the first time.
You let the person phone. Give the person back the phone because their phone.
Alright, this is the person, sir.
Okay, Oga.
Sir.
Where is your woman right? Your
Office.
woman right?
Our office. We get. He dey for Ikeja, Allen Avenue, and he can't see dey for Shasha here for Egbeda side. I know anyone when near you pass, now you go give us appointment.
No, it's all I say. It's all I say. So all those areas go far from me now.
And now because of your children, and make we for hear your own side, so you will create chance now, make we still hear your own.
Oga, I'm no first. The only thing wey go make me hear, I know these children. I know say I no marry. But you think say don't marry to me, so you give me my children, I will take care of them, But to go and drop my children in the village and come to Lagos and be prostituting, that's not what I want to know. What I want to know, let her just give me back those children. Simple as ABCD. I did say I did not marry, I don't want to marry again. That is what I want.
Okay, is there anybody when will help you take care of the children so that human right will give you?
Ah, God, don't worry, that one is okay. When the time comes, that will go evaluate.
Okay, when are you coming? So we tell her to bring your children to our office. You two will come there.
Hello?
When you want come, so that we will tell her may bring all the 4 children. You two go come. We will know whether you want carry them go or where you waiting you want do for them.
Okay, then what happens?
I never
on
know.
Tuesday, on Thursday next week.
Okay. What
On
time?
Thursday next week. On Thursday next week by let's say around 7 o'clock.
7 for night, abi for morning.
For morning.
Say 7. We never open, Oga.
Okay, which time are they open?
We dey open 9 o'clock. We dey close 5, sir.
Which time say my come? Which time you want my come?
Make you choose. Now you be Oga today. You will choose. I will tell you where dem go wait for you. Any office. We get 2 office now. For if na Egbe that side dey near you, Yanokpaja, Shasha. Then if na Allen Avenue for Ikeja, Lagos. Na the one when you go easy for.
The one wey dey for that side.
Yeah.
This our area.
Na in na.
This one wey dey for Solo here where I go stay.
Okay. You come to Shasha. We will
So
tell.
Solo abi for Agege.
When you know the reach Agege, e dey near you. I will test am to you. Na Shasha or you go come here.
This you get am, who get am?
This line na human right line.
I don't hear.
Okay.
I just come back from Port Harcourt.
Yeah, welcome.
Tomorrow, I want to go back again maybe on Sunday.
Oh.
But by the grace of God, I'll be in Lagos on Wednesday night.
I think say tell us on Tuesday, sir.
Huh?
Okay, now Thursday you talk.
Yes, Thursday.
Oh,
I
okay.
come back on Wednesday night. On Thursday, I'll come and go
All
back
right,
on
no
Friday.
problem. Safe journey. God will guide you here.
I don't hear that. Thank you.
Bye bye. Make I check my body whether as I remove something. This was too much. All right. I remember those days when police be police. Police go pet you, you go drop your gun, you go follow them go station. So you are trained how to settle issues. If you see issue when be say person wan carry their wahala put for you when they settle am, you go calm down. Maybe na pain when the wife give am, na im dey pain am for body. So there are some people if they are angry, everybody when wan enter the matter become their enemies. And if you no address am the way you want to be addressed, you go see everybody like say no be that kind person dey carry me go one dey go do bribe. Everybody don become your enemy. So first you have to be your friend so that you will feel safe. Like these people will give me audience. Actually, we give everybody audience. Thank God this as I was not able to reduce me. All right, madam, what we are gonna do, we will get part 2 of your story. So let's give him the benefits that he will come Thursday so that the story now will start afresh. You understand? It will start afresh. Even if marriage no work, he go tell us who we want carry children go give. We go assess how. The children they're not there with you also, madam.
The children.
Use mic. Use mic.
My children, I was with them for over this year.
No, leave was. Where are they now?
My children, I traveled to East January time. I spent time with them. I only came back by February. I enrolled them because my house rent expired and the shop where I was managing to expire. I cannot take care of my 4 kids, feeding them, paying my shop rent and my house rent. So I managed the little one I have. I enrolled them in the school. I even traveled month of April. I stayed with my children for 3 weeks. I just came back again.
Madam, I just ask you. You never answer.
I say my children are with my parents now.
How many dey with you?
4 of them now are with my parents now.
So this man may have case at the end of the day. Because you as a good mother, if you not drag your children with you like a handbag, that means at the end of the day, if we weigh your mother, weigh his own side, he might have case, forgetting what happened between you and him. I'm not passing judgment, so let that day come, because you two not there with the children now. So make we see two of now that day before we get part 2 of the case. All right. For the fact that the man is ready to come, let there be no much talk. Then we go wait that day. God bless you. I bet you will test him. Are you doing it already? You test him the address and everything. God bless you. We are not advising people to stay in an abusive relationship. And one thing people should know, my mother not married to husband, I not go marry. Or my mother married to husband, I see how the problem dey. I make I want make this chuku kill me there. Not be like that. If you wish not to have your egg in many places, and the egg not come gree stay in one places, you go put am for where e belong to. Those days when we dey village, you just see one hen just come, e go come just lay egg for where my mama no want. They go carry the hen go introduce to am where it's good for her to lay egg. The one wey first lay here, e never miss road, e miss road. But because he meet to lay more egg, he go lay am for another place. So if you dey married, when be say una don turn Jackie Chan and you newly carry belle, that one no mean say you must die there, madam, or anybody that is listening to me. Instead, you do like the Western world, that I wanted to born 4, but so long this first one not go well, I not go born again. Now go newly get belle, fight will come. Fight to pikin go senior pikin again. Fight to another pikin senior pikin. You get 4 children with fight and station. It's not all marriage that must be settled. Not be everybody when they kneel down, stand up, say on your mindset, go. Not be all of them they reach or they finish am. Everybody must not be I have husband or I have wife. Because some day when people say you not even get, now you feel relax pass who get. Alright, this is where we're gonna draw the curtain. Meanwhile, we are still expecting one other case we touched before to retouch it today.